Greetings to all of you who are following the Holistic Health 24 channel. It's a pleasure to see you again in this important topic, especially for those who have reached the age of 60. Before we begin, please take a few seconds to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any useful videos for elderly health. And if you find this content meaningful, please share it with your family and friends. A small action today could help someone avoid a major risk tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever skipped the first meal of the day because you were in a hurry or simply thought it wasn't important? You might think, it's fine whether I eat or not, I'm used to it. But the truth is not that simple. After 60, our bodies are no longer able to regulate blood sugar and energy as efficiently as before. Breakfast is not just to fill your stomach, but it's the first source of nutrition that helps maintain stability for the heart, brain, and entire body throughout the day. Just skipping breakfast once can make even a healthy person feel exhausted, with trembling hands and feet, sweating, a pounding heart, dizziness, and possibly collapsing right in the house. Science has shown that older adults who regularly skip breakfast face a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, memory decline, and even shortened lifespan. So why is breakfast so important? And what kind of breakfast is truly right, both delicious and good for your health? Please stay tuned for today's full video. 1. Why is breakfast important after the age of 60? After 60, our bodies undergo many silent but profound changes. At this point, breakfast is not just an ordinary meal, it's the foundation for health throughout the day. Specifically, what benefits does breakfast bring? It helps stabilize blood sugar and prevent dangerous hypoglycemia. Over 60, the function of the pancreas and endocrine system begins to decline. The body can no longer easily regulate blood sugar levels as before. If you skip breakfast after a long night without energy intake, your blood sugar may drop to dangerous levels. As a result, the elderly are prone to symptoms like dizziness, lightheadedness, trembling limbs, exhaustion, or even fainting. Sudden hypoglycemia also increases the risk of falls and injuries, which is very dangerous for older adults. Maintain heart health. Research by the American Heart Association has shown that older adults who regularly skip breakfast have a 27% higher risk of heart disease and stroke compared to those who eat breakfast regularly. The reason is that when you skip breakfast, the body has to activate compensatory mechanisms that cause blood pressure fluctuations, increase blood fat levels, and place greater strain on the heart. That's why breakfast is considered a natural remedy to protect the heart, protect the brain, and reduce the risk of dementia. The brain accounts for about 20% of the body's total energy needs. After a long night, if it does not receive timely nutrients from breakfast, the brain lacks fuel to function, leading to poor concentration, forgetfulness, and slow reflexes. If this situation persists, the risk of dementia and early memory decline increases. Breakfast provides the energy needed for the brain to stay alert and sharp. Maintain stable weight and prevent belly fat. Many people think that skipping breakfast will help with weight loss, but in reality, this often leads to the opposite effect. When you skip breakfast, hunger intensifies at lunch and dinner, causing people to overeat and consume excess calories. In particular, this habit easily leads to belly fat accumulation, a cause of many dangerous diseases like diabetes and heart disease. A nutritious breakfast helps maintain a feeling of fullness, control portions throughout the day, and prevent uncontrolled weight gain. 2. What is the right way to have breakfast? As we've seen, breakfast after the age of 60 is not only essential, but also needs to be done properly to truly promote health. So what should an ideal breakfast for older adults look like? First of all, it should be a balanced and nutritious breakfast. This means the meal needs to provide all the essential nutrient groups the body requires. There should be high-quality protein sources, such as eggs, low-fat milk, tofu, or fish. These are foods that are easy to digest and provide essential amino acids that help maintain muscle health and the immune system. For carbohydrates, choose good, fiber-rich options like whole grain bread or oats. These foods provide sustainable energy and help keep blood sugar levels stable throughout the morning. Don't forget to add a small amount of healthy fats from nuts like walnuts or almonds, or a bit of olive oil to aid vitamin absorption and protect heart health. Finally, breakfast should include vitamins and minerals from green vegetables or fresh fruits. These help keep the body alert, support smooth digestion, and strengthen immunity. Another important point is to avoid breakfasts that are too sweet or just quickly drinking a glass of sugary water or condensed milk coffee. These drinks cause blood sugar to spike and then drop rapidly, leading to fatigue, sluggishness, and increased long-term risk of heart disease and diabetes. And one more note that should not be overlooked: eat at the right time. The ideal time for breakfast is between 6:30 and 8 o'clock a.m. Don't wait until late morning to eat, because by then the body has fallen into a state of severe energy deficiency, which can lead to unwanted health consequences. 3. The harm of skipping breakfast after 60. Ladies and gentlemen, many of us sometimes think that skipping breakfast is not a serious issue. However, for people over 60, even skipping breakfast just once can lead to concerning consequences, silently weakening health over time. First of all, low blood sugar is the greatest danger. After a long night without energy intake, the elderly are very prone to hypoglycemia if they don't eat breakfast on time. Low blood sugar makes the body exhausted, hands and feet tremble, and causes dizziness and lightheadedness. Many people even break out in a cold sweat and feel as if they are about to faint. The most worrying part is that just one dizzy spell can cause an older person to fall, fracture a bone, suffer a head injury, or experience other serious incidents, and recovery at this age is extremely difficult. It doesn't stop there. Irregular heartbeats and blood pressure fluctuations are also silent harms of skipping breakfast. When the body lacks energy, the adrenal glands must secrete more stress hormones to sustain vital functions. This unintentionally causes the heart to beat abnormally fast and makes blood pressure fluctuate unpredictably. For those with a history of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or heart disease, this significantly increases the risk of stroke or heart attack, sometimes without any warning signs. Another harm, often overlooked but extremely dangerous, is that it accelerates brain aging. When the brain doesn't receive enough energy at the start of the day, nerve cells have to function in a fuel-deficient state. This leads to reduced concentration, memory decline, and slower reflexes. In the long run, this is a contributing factor that increases the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's in old age. In addition, the risk of osteoporosis silently rises when older adults regularly skip breakfast. Many studies have shown that morning is the golden time for the body to absorb calcium and other important minerals for bone health. When breakfast is skipped, the body lacks the necessary nutrients to nourish strong bones, leading to a gradual decline in bone density over time. The bones become brittle and prone to fractures. Even a slight bump can cause serious injury. Finally, skipping breakfast creates a dangerous, vicious cycle. The body lacks energy, causing fatigue and sluggishness all day. By lunchtime and dinner, accumulated hunger makes them eat more and eat hastily, which can lead to digestive disorders, uncontrolled weight gain, belly fat accumulation, and increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Thus, skipping breakfast after 60 is not just a bad habit. It is truly a health risk that needs to be warned against and changed starting today. Remember, breakfast not only fills the stomach, but is also a natural medicine that protects the heart, brain, bones, and even longevity. Dear friends, after 60, every meal we choose is not just to satisfy hunger, but is part of the journey to protect our health and maintain alertness and vitality. And among them, breakfast is the key that starts a healthy and fulfilling day. Don't let morning habits or a bit of laziness cause you to skip this most important meal. Start each day with a nutritious, timely breakfast to prevent disease, maintain energy, and enjoy a happy, healthy old age. Don't skip breakfast each day, because it is the simplest way to protect your heart, brain, and bones after 60. Share this video right away with your loved ones and friends, because just one small change today can help prevent major health risks tomorrow. And don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell to receive more useful knowledge and join us in protecting the health of the elderly. Wishing you a day full of energy and lots of joy.